we got together and developed the EcoSTEM project with the idea of shifting the mindset from a factory-based model into an asset-based ecosystem model. To achieve that, we have 3 branches in the EcoSTEM project. The first one is Eco-Communities, which focuses on providing faculty and administrators time and space to have difficult conversations on equity, diversity, and inclusion in education. The second branch is EcoChange, which focuses on developing new tools to evaluate faculty. So we have a new peer observation tool and a new student evaluation tool for evaluating faculty and making sure that those tools are more aligned with the asset-based teaching that we have for education. And the third branch is the eco-research, which is looking into ways to evaluate how well the system is doing and the health of the ecosystem.
Who benefits from EcoSTEM? I would argue that everyone benefits from EcoSTEM. Not only all students are going to benefit, also the faculty and the staff, but really the employers that hire our students are going to benefit, because we're having students who can bring their whole selves into the classroom and take their whole selves out into the workforce. And we need that. We need diverse, talented minds helping to solve tomorrow's problems.
For me, EcoSTEM kind of really helped me bridge the gap between where I was before and this. So I joined Cal State LA as an assistant professor right after finishing my PhD last year. And I thought I was equipped to teach, but what I was equipped was to pass on information I knew. And there is this whole human nurturing aspect of teaching that I really did not know till EcoSTEM helped me bridge that gap. So I think all said and done, EcoSTEM made me a better teacher. I'm actually at a level where I have a better understanding of my students as humans and not as vessels that I need to fill with information, which is one of the things we talked extensively about in EcoSTEM.
I think, the project in the EcoSTEM was the best part of that. That was an opportunity for us to put everything we have learned in action and see our students shining.
What we have here is that our asset as a university is our students. So this project tries to completely reframe students from being projects that a project is to fix them, but instead our students are our assets. How do we actually make this a system that uses those assets in ways that traditional education systems have not?
I think that the whole engineering education enterprise, the thing that we're involved with as engineering educators, has had a hard time to actually change the way we teach. There's a lot of research-based practices, like project-based learning and things like that, that definitely engage students. But still, we have a persistence in some of the outcomes that we want to be different, like inclusions of people of color and women in engineering, and that we haven't really seen that. And so this project is really trying to get deeply into the mental models and the paradigms that we think about in education as a method of changing engineering education. And I think it is important for all of us to have those conversations.
So I'm a very quantitative person, and how I see that it has impacted positively my students is I have a sense of belonging survey. I ask them a series of questions. Do they feel comfortable? Do they feel safe? Do they feel welcome? At the very beginning of the class, towards the end of that, I gave the same survey. Without a doubt, astoundingly every semester, it's been very positive, and they feel more welcomed in the classroom by me. It's specific to me. So that right there is quantitative evidence, right, that we're making a difference.
I think it helped me to change my approach of the education a lot, too. I always have a good relation with my students because I think I need to be their friends. But EcoSTEM helped me more strategies to be, to reach out.
One of the core of the ecosystem, we focus on people's strengths. So that including their identities, for instance, their previous experience, right? Their other roles in their life. We encourage the instructors to take those information and include that as part of the classroom environment.
What I love about education is, one, we're continually evolving, we're continually trying to figure out how do we do better. And how we do better is really from a community coming together, sharing their ideas. And there's not one way to do it. And that's what the EcoSTEM model is about. It's about taking everybody, the faculty, the students, the staff. What are their ideas? How do we support them to be successful? How do we create synergies to help everyone grow and thrive?